Good blessed Monday evening, July the 14th, 2025. The time being 6:37 p.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like me, nor anything that I say, do, nor produce. That's your prerogative. You have a First Amendment to the United States Constitution, a freedom of press, a freedom of speech, a freedom to protest, a freedom to gather, and a freedom to associate. Long as you do it in a respectful and peaceful manner, non-violent, that is. If you happen to be a felon, check with your local law enforcement officials because some places felons cannot do none of the above mentioned. If you're on probation or parole, the same thing. Check with your probation or your parole officer because some people that's on probation or parole can't do any of the above mentioned things. What I want to come to you all this evening about is to say that God has gave me a revelation, and it was for me to sit back, relax, and enjoy my life. God said, I done did more than enough down here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, or Southeast Missouri, Boot Hill. More than enough. It's time for me to ignore the threats of those who declare themselves as my enemies. Y'all notice what I said? Those who declare themselves as my enemies. You see, God let my enemies, but some of them is so blind they can't see. God allowed me to stand up to these individuals, groups, and packs of individuals, attacks, standing alone. He let me stand alone for a reason because when I was in the world, I didn't run in a pack. When I had to take care of some business, I didn't have to make a phone call. I didn't have to go down the street. It was 9 of us. I didn't have to get my 3 brothers and my 5 sisters. I didn't have to get the people in my circle. You know why? Because I was able to take care of myself. Was doing it since I maybe about 12 or 13 years old. Still got the energy in me. You see that? When I stand up against these giants that think they get points when they still on me. Think they get points when they run up on me and spray me with mace. Then, what I can't understand, you got 3 brothers. 3 brothers trying to attack me and coming on my Facebook page. But you notice I don't come back at you. I don't get on yours. But I just want to show y'all this here. Why y'all attacking me? Do you see how God is blessing me? Some of y'all laugh because the last 18 months, me and my 2 young daughters was dealing with one car. I had to take one to work in this town, the other one to work there. Had to take care of doctor's appointments back and forward. But God, He seen it was time for me to be able to sit back and relax and not have to worry about how the one daughter going to the next town to work and the other one going here, and me have to having a doctor's appointment, having to take them back and forward, go pick them up. God bless me. And for those of you that study attack me, talking about y'all gonna kill my daughters, your family's gonna put their hands on my daughters, I don't have no respond to y'all anymore. You see, I'm going to do what a king do. I'm going to sit on my throne. I'm going to sit in my castle and enjoy my life, enjoy my 2 young daughters while they continue to work legally. Everything we do is legally. We ain't dependent on none of these groups, organizations, or anybody else. We did everything legal. And now, July, after all these years, I'm debt free. And I'm living back like I used to. Anybody know when I came down there, I kept me 2 or 3 cars. Now I got 5. All of them paid for. All of them insured. You know why? Because I'm doing God's work. I ain't doing what Susanna Wesley taught me how to do to rape the black community. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing what 90% of these preachers down here doing, sleeping with somebody else's wife, sleeping with somebody else's child, misusing, abusing the black community. I ain't doing none of that. Didn't have to do none of that. Anything I did, it was for free. But I want to just show y'all what God blessed me with. Take about a minute and a half to check it out and tell me what you think. Now that you've seen that, that's just a little of something that God undid for me. And to my attackers, you can keep threatening me. To one of my attackers, you know, I done did some research, and I don't even have to worry about it, because you 3 brothers that attacking me, they say y'all ain't never used none of these in your life. But y'all looking at a older man like me, and you think that I'm afraid of you, or you think that you can just do anything to me. You think I'm by myself. You think my daughter's by themselves. But you see, now you have somebody that y'all gonna be dealing with that ain't gonna be patient like me. One of them nickname is cyanide, and the other one nickname is natural gas. Now, if anybody know anything about cyanide and natural gas, they silent killers. Now, I'm going to leave you with this. Be careful how you entertain strangers. Some has entertained angels in death unaware. And some of y'all wondering why I stand up against all of y'all, because I'm going to tell you why. I learned at 12 years old, one does not swim among sharks without taking the risk of being eaten or eliminated. Remember that. One does not swim with sharks without taking the risk of being eaten or eliminated. You see, when you're stroking in that water among sharks, you got to know what you're doing. When you reach them buoys out there, that's where you don't supposed to be. See, that's where I play at. I play out there with the buoys. Don't nothing to be allowed out there but the buoys, me, and sharks. Keep that in mind. Keep it in mind when you're talking about putting your hands on my daughters. Keep it in mind when you're talking about killing my daughters, especially when you are cowards. You see what I'm saying? Because you got big families, that don't mean nothing. El Chapo got big families. That's killers. But you see where El Chapo at? Al Capone had a lot of people. You seen where he at? Died of syphilis. Now, it's one thing being a king and a boss and using that authority and power in a positive way. I could have raised my hand and wiped your whole family out when you did what you did. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I do like this here. Peace be still. And some of y'all play with it at the end. Peace be still. And to show you how ignorant you is, here's a guy that done sprayed me with mace, running around by my house saying I'm stalking him. How in the hell I'm stalking you? You supposed to be living at Bertrain in the projects with your mother at 37 years old. You claim that you trying to take care of your kids. You wasn't taking care of them at first, or you wouldn't have had your ass on my driveway spraying me with mace. You should be thanking God that you ain't dead and gone. Then your two brothers want to get into it. I don't care if y'all in a mob. I don't care if y'all the chief of a mob. You don't run a damn thing with me. It's only one thing you could do is kill me. And when you do, it'll be the night the lights went out in Charles, Missouri. Take that to any way you wanna. Peace be still.
Oh, look how dark it just got.
Oh my God, look at it.
Oh my gosh. Let me put my glasses on. I can't even see.
Yeah! Take a picture.
Oh my gosh. Look, look. Look.
Like,
I'm not going blind. My fucking phone ain't blowing.
It's my type of work, y'all. Saving lives.